I learned through imitation and recreating. So I thought, well, what if I like learn how to do the style of South Park? Because that's, relatively simple animation style. And I thought, well, if I can figure out how they create it, I'll learn a thing or two. So the creators of South Park also made this musical called The Book of Mormon. And the first song in that show is called Hello. And I was like, well, what if I animated a little video to that in the style of South Park? So spent a week animating that. I drew up all the assets of the characters myself in Photoshop. Backgrounds I took from the video game The Stick of Truth because they had 1080p
that was
backgrounds.
your video?
Yeah.
So
have you seen that?
Full disclosure, I'm a huge theater kid.
Oh!
Musicals are my second love after
Yay!
I have seen that video, and I did not realize that was you.
That was me!
Great.
So
that's great.
So I put that online, and then it went pretty viral. And it spurred me on. I was like, oh, these are quite fun. I like trying to figure out this stuff. So then I was like, well, I'll move on to another one. And I'll try and do something that's a bit more complex and try and imitate the animation style of Bob's Burgers. Mixed with the TV show Archer, because I love both of those shows. And Bob and Archer are the same voice. So I animated the characters from Archer coming to Bob's Burgers using sound clips from both shows. It took me like 7 months to find dialogue where everyone sounded like they were talking to each other. I animated the intro initially and then moved on. It ended up being this 4.5 minute piece. And put it on YouTube. And in July 2017. What
I'm learning is I've seen all of your videos.
You've seen that too?
Yes.
Funny. So I uploaded that. 3 hours after I uploaded it, the people who work on Archer, they're in Atlanta, Georgia, they emailed me and said that they really loved it. And then 24 hours later, the creator of Bob's, Lauren Bouchard, tweeted me. And it was literally just a tweet and it said, do you want a job? And I was like, is this real? Is this a weird publicity stunt? Like, this is the weirdest thing. And he tweeted back saying, no, this is real. Let's do it. And then it went totally quiet for 2 weeks. No one was getting in touch with me. And I really thought it was a publicity stunt. But then the producer of the show, a lady called Janelle, she reached out. And 2 months later, I had sold everything I owned in London, but left my apartment, left my company. That's still going. And I left them. Moved in with my mum in Wales again. And then, 2 months later, I was living in LA working on Bob's Burgers.
Wow.
I had never made that animation to get a job. All I had done it for was to show that my company could do TV quality animation. And to get really specific, it was how to animate a head going from 3/4 to front and how the mouth would move. That's all I wanted to learn off the back of it.
Yeah.
But ended up now being a supervising director on Bob's Burgers.
It just goes to show that like half the time to get somewhere, it's not about, fighting for a job. It's do something you love to do. And if the right people see it, that's all you need.